morning, I'm Trish Pahanik, and this is Cynopsis, your first early morning briefing. It's Thursday, July 13th, 2006, and here is today's top story. The independent entertainment studio Lionsgate has purchased television distributor Debmar-Mercury LLC. Principals Mort Marcus and Ira Bernstein will continue to manage the company as a wholly owned subsidiary of Lionsgate. Debmar-Mercury owns the distribution rights to Comedy Central's South Park, Lionsgate drama The Dead Zone, Sci-Fi's Farscape series, and various other shows, in addition to 2 movie packages from Revolution Studios and 1 from Lionsgate. Debmar-Mercury just completed a test of Tyler Perry's comedy series House of Pain in several major markets, and this transaction will give Lionsgate an extended relationship with Perry in multiple platforms. Hey, guess what? If you had a promo or a commercial in this daily podcast, it would go right about here. Coming up under More Good Stuff today, Comedy Central and FX up current show orders, HBO announcements from the TCA in Pasadena, Style Network adds 2 more series, and BET looking at 4 new shows this fall. And while I'm telling you about all this stuff, take a look at these beautiful shots provided to us from the Internet Movie Archive. We've got lots to talk about, so let's get going. Comedy Central has ordered a 3rd season of the weekly show Mind of Mencia, which will premiere in first quarter 2007 with 16 episodes. The show is executive produced and created by Carlos Mencia and Robert Morton. The show, based on Mencia's point of view of the world on such topics as race, immigration, war, and patriotism, finished 2nd in the ratings for the network behind South Park, and was number 1 in its time period among adult 18 to 49, as well as all key male demos. FX has ordered up a 4th season of Rescue Me with an order for 13 new episodes set to launch in second quarter of 2007. And a handful of announcements from HBO at the TCA event in Pasadena. The network is switching around its primetime schedule in the fall, moving its Saturday night movie to Sunday nights. I guess it will no longer be called Saturday Night Movie. Sunday nights at 8 o'clock. The Wire will remain on Sundays at 10 o'clock, though it can be caught also on HBO on demand 6 days prior, thus sidestepping the male angst of choosing between The Wire and NFL Sunday Night Football. The Sopranos, well, you fans are going to have to wait a little longer, self included. Debut of its final season has been pushed back from early January to March as a result of Gandolfini's knee surgery. Big Love is expected to return for a 2nd season in June 2007. Rome's 10-episode 2nd season will return in January, though this will likely be its last season given the costs of production and the enormity of the project. Also returning in January will be season number 2 of Extras, with 6 new episodes. And 2 shows currently in development look like they'll go forward: vampire drama True Blood from 6 Feet Under creator Alan Ball, and from David Milch, John from Cincinnati, about the surfing scene on Hawaii. Look for these dramas in fourth quarter 2007. HBO will make full 30-minute episodes of its 2-hit series Sex and the City and Curb Your Enthusiasm, available on singular wireless cell phones, as well as short-form original content from the series Entourage. The 30-minute offerings will be shown in shorter chapters. Just about 7.5 weeks before its inaugural launch, My Network TV has reached its goal of penetrating at least 90% of the U.S. before its debut on September 5th by adding 7 new affiliates to its list. And the list of 7 goes like this: WBFS Miami, WTCNCA West Palm Beach, WUPL New Orleans, KTVD Denver, and digital channels of WSYX Columbus, WHP Harrisburg, and WAWS Jacksonville. The network's U.S. clearance equals more than 91% of the country, or 158 markets, including 48 of the top 50 and 94 of the top 100. More affiliates in the remaining 2 of the top 50 are expected to be added this summer. Style Her Famous, debuting on the Style Network September 4th, is a new weekly half-hour series that takes a humdrum, I don't know what that means exactly, average I guess, young woman, and transforms her into a cover girl. Hosted by America's Next Top Model, Judge Jay Manuel, the show will incorporate tips and ideas on how the young woman can develop her own style inspired by her favorite celebrity. The show is developed by the Style Network and E! Studios. The Style Network also teases us with the launch of another new show this October called Split Ends, about 2 hairstyling divas who swap shops. Now this is funny. Each week one stylist comes from a swanky big city salon and the other from a shampoo and set shop in a small town USA. By switching places, both stylists surprise their clients and co-workers with their own set of airs and techniques. The unscripted 8-part series was developed by the Style Network with 44 Blue Productions. Okay, next January, E! Networks will debut Starvalence, a new 30-minute claymation series that pokes fun at celebrity pop culture events. From Eric Fogel, this show features reenactments of real and imagined, though possible events, such as Ashton and Demi's first date and Ashley Simpson's appearance on SNL. The short segments will also be shown on the Vine at E! Online. Black Entertainment Television is adding punch to its fall season lineup with 4 new shows revolving around big personalities. First, Next Level Vince Young will debut on October 4th as a 6-part reality series chronicling former Texas quarterback Vince Young's journey from the collegiate to the pro ranks. Second, Beef, the series also debuting October 4th, explores the conflicts that have provided juicy celebrity controversy news. And debuting on November 29th, American Gangster chronicles America's most powerful black gangsters as seen through the eyes of the criminals and their victims. And last on the list, Committed, The Christies, will debut in October as a new reality show on BETJ. The show is based on the life of NBA star Doug Christie and his wife Jackie. Syndicated court series Judge Maria Lopez, set to launch this fall from Sony Pictures Television, has been cleared to date in 210 local stations, or 100% of the U.S. The half-hour daily strip will launch on September 11th and is hosted by Judge Maria Lopez, the first female Hispanic judge appointed to the Massachusetts Superior Court. Production begins August 1st in New York City. To promote its new horror series Nightmares and Dreamscapes from the stories of Stephen King, TNT will partner with VO Networks to create a dedicated VO channel, allowing viewers to access content beyond the TV series. The Nightmares and Dreamscapes channel will have actor and director interviews and behind-the-scenes footage, as well as other movies in the horror genre from TNT's library. The limited series began last evening on TNT and will air each Wednesdays at 9 o'clock. And a note to self, Bravo launched Project Runway last evening, which was great by the way, but in the future changed the channel during the commercial break right before the designer's runway show. Last night, Bravo invited viewers to participate in an instant poll called Which of These 3 Designers Do You Think Should Go Home?, telling us who the bottom 3 were even before we saw their completed designs. Gee, that's not just cricket. If the network keeps doing that, just make sure you jump to another channel for that part. Courtney Hanson will be the new host of Racin' for a Livin', the NASCAR competition show that features the Speedways and 12 rookie drivers, vying to be the lone winner from JVI Productions, LLC. And 20th Century Fox has signed a 3-year development deal with Steve Levitan and Christopher Lloyd to write and develop new projects, either together in a partnership or separately. Levitan is the creator of Just Shoot Me, and Lloyd was the showrunner on Frasier. Okay, jumping into it, here are the ratings for Tuesday night according to Live Plus Same Day ratings from Nielsen Media Research. Fox hit a home run Tuesday night with a winning 3.912, adult 18 to 49. In final numbers from Nielsen, the evening began on Fox with a 38-minute Major League Baseball All-Star pregame show, earning a 3.212, and the game ran from 8:39 to 11:19 p.m. and scored a 4.614 with 14.4 million total baseball viewers, my husband included. Breaking it hour by hour in fast affiliate ratings, the MLB All-Star Game gave Fox a number 1 at 8 o'clock with a 3.512, continued with a 4.212 at 9 o'clock. NBC then surpassed the other networks at 10 o'clock with a repeat of Law & Order SVU at a 2.88. And your daily trivia question: where would you find Paul Jr. and his father picking on not-so-little Mikey? And that is going to do it for today. Be sure to check your email for the full printed version of today's synopsis, with some more on ratings, a few new classified ads, some new executive moves, and other stories that didn't make it into this podcast. And don't miss tonight's primetime broadcast lineup. The music in Synopsis was composed and performed by Michael J. Whalen. For Cynthia Turner, who wrote and compiled Synopsis in Connecticut, I'm Trish Pahanik.